So I'm here today on my second school day with Molly and Rosie, the two girls that had a little altercation back in September, but they've been separated since. There's another little lady in the equation called Heidi, who's the nervous one. Basically what's happened is Heidi, being the nervous reactive member of the pack, has been told off because dogs don't like that kind of behaviour within the pack. It puts the rest of them in danger, leaves them vulnerable. So if you have a nervous reactive dog, the other dogs will likely tell that dog off, basically say that's not the behaviour we want. So that's what they've done with Heidi. They've told her off, but then they've kind of took it upon each other to say, well, I'm going to be in charge here, and then the other one says, no, I am, and the other one says, no, I am, and then they have a fight about it. This is because the humans in the house haven't shown themselves to be the clear leaders, and if the dogs don't see a clear leader, they will assume that position themselves, because someone's got to. It's about survival. So it's quite a serious thing in the dog's mind. So you have got to be a clear leader of your pack, which does not mean that you have to be aggressive or dominant and horrible. You do have to be dominant, but dominance is about providing safety and security. Okay, so this morning, as an example, when I got there, again, because it's only the second day of these two being together with me, they have kind of socialised at a distance in the house. They have been in the same room, one's been in a cage, one's not, and kind of slowly getting them used to being back together again. But it's got to be done in a very controlled way, because again, if they don't see a clear leader, they will assume that they have to make those decisions again, and then it's going to go wrong. So when I got there this morning, I went out with Rosie first, just walked around the patio, and then Matthew brought Molly out, and they were quite anxious, and it was a tense situation. And if we had have let them off at that point, then, you know, I think they would have had a little fallout, because they immediately flipped back into that state of mind. This way, flip back into that state of mind where they start to react against each other. So Matthew and I, we would just walk them around the patio until they'd calmed enough that I could have one either side of me, and then I walked around the house until again they'd calmed enough, accepting my leadership, my direction, and then I put them in the Jeep together, and then here we are having the walk. But if I'd have tried to give them direction at the very beginning and told them to sit and stay and all that, it would have made them worse, because my voice is an energy, and an energy carries emotion, and no matter what the emotion is, in the dog's eyes, it's a weakness. You have to be calm. So in those situations, when they're all excited and hyper, you're best not to speak. Just use your body language. That's what they do. In the pack, they don't sit down and have this loud verbal conversation. It's body language, and that's the quickest way to calm an excitable situation down. Don't speak, no eye contact. As much as you can, just keep a steady forward pace and walk through it until they calm down. But don't talk, you make it worse. Don't try and give them commands, sit, stay and all that stuff. It's not going to work. Their head's gone, you know. Got to wait till they calm down, and then you can work on them. So these two have been absolute angels together today. We've certainly got the perfect sort of pack dynamics going on. There's certainly no concern from my perspective with their body language when they meet and greet other dogs. They don't get over anxious, they're not full on. There has been a greyhound which didn't want Molly sniffing her, and she had a little turn and a bit of a snap and a growl. She didn't try and bite Molly, it wasn't that. The owner did panic a bit, and I did talk to the owner about it, and yeah, she said her dog's been doing that quite a lot lately. And I said, oh, don't panic, you're panicking too much. And the dog is just communicating. The dog is just saying, give me some space. And as soon as she did that, Molly stepped back. So they had a conversation. That's what it was. It was a conversation. Lots of cyclists, lots of joggers. So I've been jogging today because this lady here, Rosie, she likes to run alongside a jogger. She wonders why. Why are they moving fast? Where's the predator? Where's the prey? So I've been jogging with her today, and we've had a couple of people go by us jogging, and you know what? She's not interested. She knows that there's no reason why they're running fast, you know, or moving in a faster pace. There's no danger, there's nothing to concern herself about. They're just jogging. It's what we humans do. So that one's worked. And yeah, I'm going to carry on with this. It's very calm, the pair of them very calm. We've got a lovely pack going on here, and when I get back I'll take them a little wander down the treble 4, because this is Rosie. She's only 3 and she hasn't actually experienced much of life outside of the beautiful big house and the grounds where she lives. So there's still an awful lot that that she needs to get used to, like heavy lorries on the road, and all the different noises of being on a busy street. And that's what she'll be experiencing this afternoon. She'll experience it alongside Molly. So they work together, their experiences are together, and then when we get back to the house, which is where the problems are, then I will go into the house with them, and as long as Angela doesn't mind, I'll just sit in the lounge with them both in there together like we did last time. And just so they get used to being off lead, being in the house together. They are still a pack. We've worked as a pack outside, and I'm going to take the pack mentality inside the house. And then the homework again for the family will be to work with them together. So just little periods of them being in the same room together, keeping it calm. Remember your body language, it's got to be calm, got to be slow, and just watch their body language, and be ready just to give them the little checks. If they start to stare at each other, just give them the ch, and they know that you're just blocking that state of mind. You're blocking anything from happening just by doing that. So that's what they'll be doing, hopefully, throughout the week. There's only so much I can do. You know, the pack dynamics in the home, that's up to them. I don't live there. I'd like to live there, it's beautiful, but yeah, that's going to be their work. And this is my work. Lots of little bird chasing with these two. They are funny. So it's going really well. I mean, this is the second school day with them both together, and it's very, very calm, very relaxed. Now I'm away from the house, so this has got to move back to the house now. That's the process now. Okay, have a good day.